Hello there again, everybody. I enjoyed watching your videos from last week. Here's a quick update of what I'm doing. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. So this past week in my internship, we pretty much worked on contingency housing for all the students once again. The big issue is that students are moving into houses and there isn't stuff for them. So some houses don't have beds, some houses don't have refrigerators, and everyone is trying. We're all trying our best to get everything that every student needs. Also, some other roadblocks we've hit is some students don't have keys that work in those houses. So pretty much we're just running around putting out fires and making sure that every student can get into a house and every student has a bed to sleep in. Just waiting until all of these new residences finish. Also, this Thursday, so yesterday, all of the first years, all the freshmen came because it's the beginning of the school year here in South Africa, and so the town has just exploded, and so it's just a complete college town. And I don't have any video of it yet, but in next week's video I will have some for you because this week has been totally crazy and I haven't had any time to make any videos. So a new residence hall, at least a section of a new residence hall, opened up yesterday called the New Generation Residence, and it's pretty hilarious because these students are moving into these rooms that are in the middle of a construction site, but we're trying to get our students into the new residence as fast as we can. So it's as smooth as it can be when they start their classes on February 3rd. So the school year actually starts here February 3rd, but we have about a week and a half until that date, and during that time all these activities happen here in Stellenbosch. So a big one is called Vensters, and that means windows in Afrikaans, and that's when students and their residence halls each put on some type of play, and every 15 minutes those plays happen, and we go out and watch all of them. So I'll try to get some video of that for you guys. A big thing is I'm still living in the situation that I was before. As you can see behind me, my closet right here and my bed up here. So we are tentatively going to move into our place on January 31st, but it's looking like we might move somewhere else before we move into that place because construction has been taking longer than expected, of course. So once again, I'm living here for the next week or so, and then I'll show you my new place, whether or not that's the Live, Learn, Listen village or not. Yeah, first years have come, and the town has exploded. And I'm sure next week, next Thursday, when all the other students show up, for real, it's going to be even crazier. But Stellenbosch in general, the student body here is very tradition-oriented, and each residence hall has their own traditions that they do. And the residence hall system is really interesting because all the residence halls that exist on this campus are separate from the university. They may be owned, they may be on university property, but as an entity, they're by themselves. So in some ways, it reminds me of a Greek life program like you'd see there, where they may own the deed to the house, but they're just a separate entity from the university. But the university is still responsible for what's going on there. But each of these residents has their own traditions for their first years, and their traditions here are very, almost abusive in some ways. So some of the students will have their head shaved, some of them will be ignored by the seniors and the upperclassmen. And so as a residential life person here, the Triple L Village, the Listen, Live, and Learn Village, is existing in some ways to break down those traditions and to, in somewhat, create a more accepting culture for the students. And so it's very interesting being here and seeing how the upperclassmen are treating the first year students. And I'll try and get some video of those things because the students have just come, and today is like their big day of preparing with all the traditions. And so this weekend and next week should be really busy. I'll try and get some video for you for that. Overall, Stellenbosch is a beautiful place to live, and I've been going on some hikes just after work, just go on a quick hike, and it's been pretty amazing. It's very mountainous here. It's probably about 85, 95 degrees every day, so it's really warm here. And overall, I am doing well personally, but it's definitely a challenge living where I live, and I'm excited to move into a place where I might have some of my own personal space. So I am looking forward to hearing about what is going on in your internships, and I will see you next week.